A viewer built me a Minecraft prison and challenged me to break out of it, but this one was insane. To start off, the outside of the prison looks exactly like Herobrine's head, and it got the name Herobrine's mind, which explains why the first room looks like this. The outside might look like Herobrine, but the inside of the prison is made completely of bedrock, making it impossible to mine out of. That means the only way in or out of the prison is through Herobrine's mouth. But am I going to be good enough to escape the prison, or am I going to end up stuck inside Herobrine's mind forever? I don't know, but we're going to find out because the escape starts now. Right off the bat, I was in this really weird white void dimension, and a lot of you might not know what this is, but I actually did. This is an infinity room. You could actually make this in vanilla Minecraft. All you need is a map that's entirely one color. So I started taking it apart piece by piece, and as I did this, the illusion started to fade away and I could start to see the corners of the room. After a while, I accidentally opened this. There was two signs. One said that I did not need any of the maps or item frames, and the other one was completely blank. But I decided before I dropped down this hole to the water, I should probably finish exploring this room. So I went back to destroying all the maps and item frames, and after a while I'd done about half the room and it looked really visually cool. It was like I was destroying this hologram. But after I got back to work for a little bit longer, I found this. There was a popped chorus fruit in an item frame. There was also a stone pressure plate, but I couldn't mine it with hand because it would be destroyed. So for now I ignored it and just went back to destroying all the item frames in the room. After a decent amount of time, I finally finished clearing out the entire room, and I could see it for what it really was, just a bedrock box. The only thing left in the room was the stone pressure plate, which like I said I couldn't break because it would just be destroyed, and the drop. So I decided it was time to drop, but before I did it, I mined both the signs because you can't let anything go to waste in these prisons. After I did that, I dropped down to the next area. Right off the bat, I started looking around. I looked up to see if there was anything I missed during the fall, but there wasn't. On the wall was 3 pieces of wheat, so I collected all 3. Other than that, the only thing in the room was the cauldron with a little bit of water that I landed on, but I didn't want to destroy this because if I did, I would lose the water permanently. The final thing I could see in this room was a hallway, and the hallway was filled with lava, so I couldn't go through it, but I walked